The national championship in men's college basketball is tonight right here at NRG Stadium here in Houston. That comes after the Final Four games on Saturday played there as well. Before those games, though, some runners got into the March Madness fun, even though it was technically the first day of April. The Final Four Miler, a 4-mile race, took place downtown on Saturday. The race started and ended at City Hall, where runners got a complimentary T-shirt, a medal, and free admission to the Final Four Fan Fest. 30% of the money that the race made goes to Girls on the Run Greater Houston Chapter, which is a nonprofit organization that benefits girls in the grades 3rd through 8th. Another Final Four related event also took place downtown this past weekend. The men's Final Four dribble took place yesterday. Mayor Sylvester Turner was there as thousands of teenagers dribbled a basketball along a 1-mile-long course from Houston City Hall to the Final Four Fan Fest. That's a lot of dribbling, folks. And also there at Fan Fest yesterday, a student athlete got quite the prize. Julius Irving, better known as Dr. J, of course, along with Degree Deodorant, awarded Fairleigh Dickinson University walk-on basketball player Braden Reynolds with a $25,000 NIL deal for his on and off the court accomplishments. NIL is name, image, and likeness, and it allows college players to receive some money legally. Reynolds' team, yes, was that 16th seed that beat #1 seeded Purdue in the first round of the NCAA tournament, the biggest upset possible. Well, if you're headed to the Final Four Fan Fest tonight, investment company Invesco QQQ is offering free pedicab rides. And you might learn something during the ride as well. You'll be quizzed on how much you know about your personal finances. You might be shocked to know that you don't know as much as you should. Rides will be available today from noon until 6 p.m. Pickup locations are at the corner of Austin and McKinney Streets, the corner of Main and Lamar Streets, and the South Transit Center at 1710 Polk Street. Well, tonight's national championship matchup is UConn versus San Diego State. UConn has won a few national championships. San Diego State's making its first appearance in the final game. So what do we really know about these teams? First, let's check in with Eric DeBratz to see how UConn is gearing up for the big game.
In the middle of the season, when the Huskies lost 6 of 8 games, not too many experts were predicting them to be here in the national championship game, but they are. And now that they are here, the Huskies have one goal: to win a 5th national championship.
You get that confidence when you're succeeding in March and you win that first game in impressive fashion, and then you win that second game in impressive fashion, and then it's underrated when you get this fan base behind you. It's an incredible fan base. And then I think when you play or coach here, you start believing in some of that UConn magic.
Yeah, we just stay to our identity. We know how we got here by playing good defense, by scouting with other team very good. We care about each other. We're not selfish. I think that's our difference. Like, a lot of teams don't have that.
I think it's just the connectivity of the group. When you're able to push through adversity, sometimes when you're on the team and somebody turns the ball over, you could just break as a group. The energy of your group can just start to break apart. But we're able to come together through those moments of adversity. I think that's what is able to keep us together when things go bad.
I mean, it feels amazing. It feels great. Not a lot of people get to do this in their lifetime. So it's an amazing feeling. Just can't wait for it.
It hasn't sunk in yet. It feels great. Just know we need to win the game. There's not too many emotions right now, not too many happy emotions. Glad we got the win, but the real win we wanted is on Monday. So you can talk to me after Monday. I'm sure I'll be excited.
I mean, I never want this to end. This has been truly a highlight of my life so far. So just a blessing to get at least 2 more days, or at most 2 more days with these dudes. So kind of bittersweet, but we're going to make the most out of it.
And that was Eric DeBratz reporting on the Huskies. But we need to know about the Gauchos of San Diego State. Here's Julian DeGato. He introduces us to San Diego State.
Well, if it was win the title, it might be one of the greatest ever. What an incredible shot. I mean, it put us in the championship game. But at the end of the day, people are going to talk about who won the national championship. And people in San Diego will always remember Lamont's shot. But if we win a title, then they're really going to remember that shot. So it all depends on what happens tomorrow night, how it will be remembered through history.
It still feels amazing, still unbelievable that we're in this position. But our focus on winning the national championship. So I mean, we celebrated last night, but we're back focused, and we're going to get it done.
He's somebody that's just so, humble, and, he doesn't boast. After hitting the game-winning shot, you won't even hear him talk about it, That's the type of dude he is, and, for everything he's been through on and off the court, I'm really happy, and, this is something he deserves, and yeah, it just speaks to his character on who he is and all the work he's put in to, step up in a moment like that.
Have you been able to watch anything that UConn's done, and what do you guys do well that can stop, the train that they are?
Yeah, we watched a little bit of UConn earlier today. Really good in transition. They have some really big dudes that get out and run. They're really good inside. They have some really good shooters. So it's going to be a tough battle against them. I feel like our defense will be able to neutralize some of that. But on the other day, we're just going to have to go make plays and hit big-time shots.
That was Julian Delgadio reporting, and sorry to San Diego State fans, the Aztecs, I said the wrong mascot there. They have a tall task ahead of themselves. The Huskies of UConn have won every game this tournament by double digits, and the Aztecs had to have a buzzer beater to knock off Florida Atlantic on Saturday in the Final Four game. Still should be a really good matchup in the national championship tonight here in Houston at NRG. First, the tip-off is at 8:20. It's a late start, so most of us may be reading about it tomorrow morning, but good luck to both teams, and don't forget to stick around for one shining moment once the game's all over. That fun highlight reel set to the Luther Vandross song. Always a good time. And Adam, our teams didn't quite make